Welcome to Ballard Bluff. My husband Bobby and I recently moved to a new home overlooking the lake, and one of our neighbors started calling it Ballard Bluff. When I was showing a friend some pictures of our new home and its huge kitchen, she suggested that I start teaching cooking classes. Now, any of you who know me know that that is truly laughable. But then I started thinking about it. I could do some videos showing some of the things that I make when I do cook. I'm your host, Jane Ballard, and I'm going to share some easy recipes with you. Hi everybody, welcome to my kitchen. Today we're going to make a sugarless apple pie. We're going to do this in a couple of steps here, so we're going to start with 6 ounces of frozen apple juice concentrate, thaw that, and to that we're going to add 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. Just going to mix that together. And I'll get that mixed together there, and that is step 1. Okay, step 2, we've moved over to the stove. We're going to put in 6 or so cups of apples. And we have those cut, diced, skins removed, cored, all that good stuff. We're going to add the apple juice mixture. And we're going to add a tablespoon of cinnamon. We're going to stir this on the stove for a little bit, let it simmer, and that'll soften all those apples and get it ready to put in a pie crust. We'll work on this for a few minutes. All right, we have our apples that have been simmering on the stove. I'm going to pour those into a pre-baked pie crust, pie shell. We put that in the oven at 375 and pre-baked it about 5 minutes. Look at all those apples. And I think I said put in a tablespoon of cinnamon. It's actually just a teaspoon. I like cinnamon though. Wouldn't be a bit surprised to put in a tablespoon for me. Alrighty, we're going to fill that pie pan nice and evenly like that. Then, get those apples off of there. We're going to dot that with some butter. How can you go wrong with butter, right? Spread those around all over the apples before we put that top pie crust on. Oh, there's a spot that doesn't have butter. Gotta have butter. It's just not good if it doesn't have butter. There we go. Now we're ready to put our top crust on. And we'll just fit that on there, just however you like to fold your pie crusts in. I'll take care of that here in a second. You do want to make sure you cut some vent holes in it before you put it in the oven. There you go. And we're going to bake that at 375 for about 45 minutes. We'll get this put together and put in the oven. Wow, look what we have hot out of the oven, and I do mean hot out of the oven. Wow. How about that? Doesn't that look good? I wish you could smell it. It smells fantastic. We're going to let this cool a little bit. And since the sun has already set, I'm not sure if we're going to be able to go out on the bluff, but we might at least sit out on the back porch and have a piece of pie after a while. We'll see out on the bluff or the porch. Well, thank you for joining us for the sugarless apple pie recipe today. The sun is set, it's dark, but it's a beautiful evening, so I'm out on the back patio here to go ahead and shoot this closing end of the episode here. I am really looking forward to trying this. It's been a while since I've made this pie, and well, for obvious reasons, I don't need to eat it very often, but can't wait. It's still warm too. Well, thanks again for joining me out here. I'm your host, Jane Ballard. This is Ballard Bluff.